Coming up on this edition of Sports Desk, we'll recap the winter season, check out some basketball highlights, hear from our athletic director, and rewind some classic RV moments. Here is your host, Rock Roberson.
What's rockin' RV and welcome to Sports Desk. I'm Rock Roberson. The winter season has come to a close and many of our teams found themselves in the playoffs. Let's take a look back at some highlights with the RV recap.
The girls' basketball team opened the month with a matchup against Trenton Central on February 3rd. Both the Red Devils and the Tornadoes played tight throughout the contest as Trenton held a 1-point lead heading into halftime. In the second half, the Red Devils rallied to take a 22-21 lead and never looked back. Senior Gariel Sutton had 13 points to lead the Red Devils as Rancocas Valley held off Trenton 39-31 to take an important victory in the race for the playoffs. 2 nights later, the boys team hosted Eastern in a battle for seeding in the state tournament. RV looked good at the start, getting 24 points from senior Jalen Washington and holding on to a 1-point lead over the Vikings, who were ranked among the top teams in the South bracket. In the second half, Eastern seemed to be losing ground as RV outscored them 13-9 in the third quarter. The fourth quarter, however, would be a different story as Eastern outscored RV 16-8 en route to a 50-47 victory over the Red Devils. As the winter season began to wind down, the boys participated in the Burlington County Tournament. The opening round matchup saw the 3-seeded Red Devils, the 2025 tournament champions, take on Florence, easily defeating the Flashes by a final score of 73-40. The quarterfinals saw a rematch against Moorestown, a team the Red Devils lost to earlier in the season. RV took the rematch, defeating the Quakers 70-60 to advance to the semifinals. RV then traveled to meet the 2-seed Holy Cross, where an impressive Crusaders team handed the Red Devils a 76-35 defeat, halting their chances to repeat as champions. Finally, the boys wrestling team held their regular season finale against Williamstown on February 18th. Sophomore Gavin Agugliaro scored an early pinfall for the Red Devils, but the Braves managed to tie things up at 12 with back-to-back pinfalls of their own. RV followed suit by obtaining victories from juniors Kieran McMullen and Christopher Osterley. A flurry of technical wins put RV ahead for good as the Red Devils defeated Williamstown by a final score of 48-27. For Sports Desk, I'm Jason Sapp.
With so many teams competing at RV, there's a lot of info to go around. For more insight into our programs, let's now join our athletic director for this edition of the AD's Address.
Good afternoon, Red Devil Nation. This is Athletic Director Mike Lamb coming to you with the next version of our AD's Address. We are going to very quickly recap the ending of the seasons of the winter. The last time we saw you, we were flying along in the winter season, and now we have come to a conclusion as we turn our focus towards spring sports. Just want to give a quick recap. Our boys basketball team finished the season at 15-14. When we last talked, they were entering the Burlington County Tournament, which they advanced to the semifinals, into the playoffs, where they won their first round playoff game on a great trip down at Kingsway, came back a couple days later and lost their second round game to Eastern. For a young team coming back the way they did was pretty impressive. Girls basketball finished the season at 10-15. We've seen some great improvement with the girls basketball team over the last couple of years. They were able to make the playoffs this year, where they lost to obviously a very powerful Cherokee team. I think that things are really headed in the right direction. Boys wrestling had a tremendous season. They finished the season at 17-6. They rolled into the playoffs, where they lost their first round match to a pretty good Kingsway team. We went into that a little bit shorthanded, a little bit injury riddled. A couple things about the boys wrestling team. They finished second in the conference and they lost the conference basically in a dual meet that we lost 36-35. We were 1 point away from winning the conference. It was a tremendous dual meet. I just want to give a special shout out to all the wrestlers that placed in the district tournament and advanced to the regional tournament. Specifically, our very own Ray Miller, who was the region champion for Region 7 at 165 pounds. And then Ray went down to Atlantic City at the state wrestling tournament and he advanced to the blood round. For those of you that don't know that wrestling terminology, that means that you are in the top 12 of the state of New Jersey. And if you win your blood round match, you are on the podium in the top 8. Unfortunately for Ray, he ran into a pretty good opponent, but finished really strong season. Our girls wrestling team had a tremendous season as well. They won the district tournament as a team. We had a couple individual champions. We moved on to regions and then to states, and our 3 state qualifiers on the female side, Ava Sweet, Abby Dudley, and Javea Turner, went down to represent RV at the state tournament in Atlantic City, and all 3, believe it or not, came away with medals and on the podium. So happy for these young ladies, especially for Ava and Abby. They have been training together since the beginning. They're both seniors. Just what a way to go out for those girls. I'm so proud of both of them. Boys swimming had a tremendous season. They ended their season. They won their first playoff meet in a couple years down at GCIT, where they went down and defeated Kingsway, and then eventually lost to a very powerful Gloucester County Institute of Technology swim team. And then the girls swimming had a dream ending to their season. So not only did they advance in the playoffs further than we've ever had, but they made their first appearance in the girls swimming sectional finals, which was held at the College of New Jersey. It was a great experience for our girls, but more importantly, a tribute to what type of season that they had. And then lastly, winter track. Can't really speak on the individual performances because the Meet of Champions was pushed back due to inclement weather. So the next time we see you guys, we'll make sure we get a quick shout out to the track all-stars and also to our swimming all-stars. As we start spring sports, remember we love your support. We appreciate it. We look forward to seeing everybody out at the complex, or whether you're here watching a track meet. And we look forward to the continued support of Red Devil Nation in the way that you always do. So we will see you out on the fields in the spring. And until then, until our next address, go Devils. Thank you.
With a record of 15-14 and appearances in the county and state tournaments, the boys basketball team had another great year filled with competitive battles and tight victories. Let's now take a look back at some highlights from the 2026 season. At RVTV, we have a large collection of shows and games from the past 40 years. Let's now open up the vault and take a look at some classic clips with the Red Devil Rewind.
It's a nice RV boys basketball game between the Red Devils and the Morristown Quakers. I'm here, Matt Duca, alongside
Scott Wolfram.
Green, that's off. And Logan Besson going to bring it up for RV. He's going to take the jumper, and that's good. Now Vince saw about the three, takes the three on a step back. That's good. Very end of the game. Vince taking a seat, and Adam, guess it, transition to Darius. He finishes.
Going to put them in a real nice position here as we head into the home stretch of this regular season.
As Jalen will dribble it out. The final score tonight is RV 67, Morristown 37.
RV Wrestling fans, this is Bill Trump from the RV Gym. With our first home match here, 2006. RV and Pemberton trying to pick him up, bring him back down to the mat. Flips him right over on his back, right there. Pin. Mariano. 1:45 left in the second period. Right there. Oh, he's lifting his head right there. And Mariano pins. With 1:01 left in the second. Oh, yeah, he's got a cradle racked up here. Right there. Oh! Oh! Right there, Sean Buck. Yeah! Guy wouldn't let go of the leg. There's Ryan Morgan. Ryan Morgan's turning right here. Oh, yes. Ryan Morgan, that was beautiful. Right there. 54 seconds left in the first. Oh, he's going to lock him up. And Quentin Talley's got him stacked up. He's stacking him up right there. Squeezing him. Right there, Quentin Talley. 59 seconds left in the first period. 189 pounds, Quentin Talley. So RV wins 79-0. Their first home match of 2006. This is Bill Trump from RV TV saying see you next time. Take care, guys.
That's all for now. From everyone at RV TV, I'm Rock Roberson. We'll see you next time on Sports Desk.